What about the environment? Do you think environment or the current environment is tough and challenging for a value investor like you?
It's tough and challenging both. But it's only in such environments, such uncertainties, that values get thrown off, because people get disgusted. The day traders and all would not like such uncertainty. Value investors would love these uncertainties.
By and large, are you fully invested in your portfolios?
No, I think we are still sitting on cash.
Has the cash component gone up in last one quarter, or has it gone down in last one quarter?
No, I'll tell you, around October, November, December, when opportunities were there, we were just putting in. Just now the opportunities have again dried up because market has a run. So we wait for...
What about fresh inflows and outflows?
I think we are getting decent fresh inflows. But see, you understand, our design is very different. Today we are getting fresh inflows because we are able to convince the clients that opportunities are available. So we only look at 1% of the total population who believe in value investment and believe in long-term investing. And that's where we have been able to convince them. They are convinced that this style works.
In terms of a large cap preference, where is your bias?
So I don't think that we have any biases as regards large cap, medium cap. Any value which is available, then we don't ask the question whether it's a large cap or a small cap.
So which are the large companies you own? Because Noida Toll Bridge or
Axis Bank is one business which we like.
So what makes you bullish on Axis Bank? What is
I
so
think
unique
it's a
about
good
that
private
company?
sector company. I mean a bank which is this thing run exceedingly well. In fact, last time when we had talked, the price was about 900 or something. We love that company, and today also we would like that company.
The fact that Axis Bank is now available at a price to book of 3.1 time based on FY13 estimates, isn't that expensive?
Yeah, but then the company is also growing. It's not that today, and I'm not telling that I'm buying today at this price, but the market is always offering opportunities in this stock.
So what is a good price to buy Axis Bank? As of today, I would say another 100 rupees fall in the markets, and I would like that back. So closer to 1100 rupees you would be buying?
Yeah, 1100 rupees I would think. And of course, then it depends upon a lot of other factors. What's the sentiment in the market at that point of time? What is the new information which has come from the company?
But is there serious disenchantment with investors like you when it comes to government business? First, it started with oil marketing companies, then ONGC, Coal India, and now gas companies.
Yes, it does scare us. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. With all your homework, with all your wisdom, you put up a stock, and all of a sudden, with a stroke of one notification, everything is down the drain.
Why do you think FMCG stocks are exhibiting so much of momentum and strength? Stocks like Nestle or HUL or ITC, now they are trading at P multiples of 25 times plus, even 30 times plus in case of Nestle, based on 1 year forward P multiples.
Yeah.
What explains the outperformance?
Well, I think it's people's penchant for just going into those stocks, multinational, and they believe that your money is safe with these companies. And
do you think these stocks deserve to trade at such a P multiple?
See, not in this globalized era. Now, I'll tell you, this is what we did. Nestle over here about 40 times earnings. Now, the international company, Nestle, ADR, on the New York Stock Exchange, I think last year it was available at about 16 times earnings. Now they think, and since Indians can invest abroad, they think, I bought Nestle over there and sold these Nestle over here.
So do you think it's high time that investors they should start thinking at least of going global?
It's not going global. Today the world has opened up. Now you look at a value, a good value. If Nestle, why should I pay Nestle for an Indian arm 40% when the international arm, which has the Indian arm, is quoting at 16%? See, today what you got to really realize is, where are you getting the values? Now, because of the behavioral economics, what is happening is, in a stock market or in a country, when the stock markets are beaten down, values are coming in. Now, I'm not buying a Nestle. I'm not buying a Nestle because it's in India or something. I'm buying a business. Now, it's a great business to buy. And if the same business, it's available over there, why should I not buy it? I think we should go to get rid of from our mind that we are really going global or not. No, there's a great opportunity available. Now we can invest globally.
Right. So from a 3-year perspective, do you think US markets or US equities will outperform Indian equities?
I don't know whether all the equities will outperform, but I know that if you have taken due care of buying right businesses run by right managements at the right price, then definitely you will outperform.
You're bullish on Apple, but what makes you bullish on Apple? Because Apple today has a market capitalization of $600 billion, and just about anybody and everybody is bullish on Apple now. So going by your theory...
I was bullish on Apple when it was 350 rupees.
Are you still bullish on Apple?
I'm still bullish on Apple, but I will not buy an Apple today. I'll be scared to buy an Apple. But I will not sell my Apple because I would try to ride the wave because the products which they make, and I'm a user of all Apple products, so I believe that this company, as well as Google, they have got at least, they are the leaders and they can make great strides into the market.
So what makes you bullish on Google?
Google said the way the company is built up, the way the company is growing. You got to read this book, In the Plex. If you read that book, then you will know what Google is. Because even I didn't know what Google is till I read the book. It's a great company. You'll feel proud of that company.
So apart from Apple and Google, which are some global, globally what is looking interesting or cheap?
Globally, I'll tell you, even Pepsi is available at a good price. It's about 17, 18 times earnings. Even Nestle, ADR is available good time. MasterShare has had a run. MasterCard has had a run, but still, when there is a fall or something like that, it becomes a good buy. Mattel is a good buy. NYSE, it's quoting at around, that's the New York Stock Exchange, about 28, 29 times, dollars. I think that's a good buy.
Do you expect your India portfolio to outperform US portfolio? Or do you expect a US portfolio to outperform India portfolio? I'm not looking at benchmark indices. I'm not talking about Sensex, Dow or the Nifty. In absolute terms, which portfolio, which basket will outperform or underperform?
The way we make investment decisions, I'm sure both will outperform. Now, US has a better chance of outperforming because there are more values available.
At a time when fixed deposits are giving you 9% return, fixed maturity products, which is FMP, they're giving you about 10% plus a short return. Do you think it is too early to start revisiting Indian equities as an asset class because alternates still offer you a better safety option and a short return?
How long this will last is also anybody's guess. The vagaries of inflation, if you really calculate, your argument would be good when you are looking at return.
I'm looking at absolute returns.
No. When you are looking at return of your capital, you put a 5 lakh deposit today, 5 years down the line, you will get your money back. You're looking at return of your capital. You have to see return on your capital. The vagaries of inflation will take its toll. And when the interest rates are going up, normally the equities start going down. And if you are getting good opportunities, I would definitely go in for equities.
At a time when US economic growth is bouncing back, US consumer data has surprised us on the upside. Do you think Indian IT companies could also surprise us on the upside? Because the fortunes of Indian IT companies, they are connected or they are linked to what will happen in US economy.
Yes, it will definitely affect India. We like Emphasis also.
What makes you bullish on Emphasis? Because this is one stock you've liked for last 2 years now, maybe 3 years actually.
No, like 6 years.
But the stock really hasn't performed. If I look at the last 6 years stock performance and the corporate performance, they are lagging the industry average.
See, I'll tell you, there have been a lot of ups and downs in that. Like, we picked up the stock when it was 130 rupees. So for us, the performance is always there. Even today, it is 400 rupees, at least 3 times, Now, how you look at the performance, I don't know. But as far as I got a good business, it was well run. It saw a high of 700 rupees and then it went down to as low as 300 rupees. But I think that's the nature of the market. That's the nature of the stocks.
So what
but I think it's sitting on so much cash. It's owned by HP. HP is going through tough times. Slowly, it has been delinking itself from HP. Now, its own business is also growing with this thing which came in the last quarter. I think I'm very excited about that stuff.
Are you betting on a possible delisting of Emphasis? Could that be a possible upside?
See, those things could happen. But as value investors, you don't make decisions.
So you're not buying Emphasis because there could be potential delisting candidate?
No, not at all.
Why do you think Emphasis is trading at a P multiple of less than 10 times, whereas the industry average is about 15 times?
15 times, yes. That's why we like it also. It's sitting on so much cash. I think it's the perception.
What about Sonata Software? We've discussed this stock with you in the past.
Yeah.
Do you still like it? Do you still own it?
No, now we don't own it. We gave it a long back, about 2 years back.
IMFS Invest Manager, a stock we've discussed very often on this forum.
Yeah.
But the background or the business setup has changed for that company now. Do you still like it? Do you still own it?
Yeah, we still own it. We still like it. It's a good value buy today also. Just now the stock has been beaten down is because SEBI has come out with some new regulations on PE, where on all these private equity funds, where they have to get them deregistered. In the meantime, I believe that they cannot take fresh funds and all. So I think it's a temporary blip, and if it's sorted out faster, it'll be better.
At these levels, does anything in the commodity basket appeal you?
No, I don't think. I don't look at commodities. Stocks are more exciting.
So within the consumer basket, I'm talking about the large cap prominent names, which is one stock you would like to buy on a 15% decline?
L&T.
What makes you bullish on it?
Just like that. Like, I've not seen L&T, but I would, on a 15% decline, I would like a company like L&T.
No, when I asked you about a consumer name, I was talking about FMCG names.
Okay. FMCG, they're very expensive, even 15% down, what can happen?
Parag, gold prices are up 11 years in a row. In last 4 years, gold prices or gold has managed to outperform equity as an asset class. Do you think the trend will continue?
See, I'll tell you, you are just taking last 4 years, it has been able to outweigh. Now, you can't take such short periods when you are judging. Like, why would I like a stock? Why would I like equities? Because I'm buying a business. Now, why it is the best hedge against inflation? Because it sells a service or a product at a profit. Some of that is given back to the shareholders as dividends. The other is plowed back. It owns land, machinery, knowledge workers. It's got so much. And in inflationary times, it's able to have a pricing power. Now, whatever arguments you have that this beat this, or gold has beaten this or not, if I am buying a business which is ever growing, run by a good management, I think my investments over there are much more secure than any of this. At least I get my dividends. It's a tax-friendly asset class also. And with gold, what is it? It's a holding value. And most of the gold prices and all, they go up more because of the derivative markets.
India has always been a growth story. Do you think now for Indian investors they need to rethink dividend as an important strategy?
100%. Why not? See, what is stock investment is, everyone would like to have a business of its own. Here you are becoming a minority shareholder with another business. So I am having, if I have 10, 15 stocks of different businesses, I am a businessman.
You've told us that how your funds are positioned and what's been your portfolio strategy in your funds. Personally, what's been your investment strategy? Where are you putting your personal money to work? My personal money to work are all into stocks. What about real estate and gold? Real estate, okay, I require a house, so it's there. But real estate, just for the sake of putting in real estate, I won't put. And not as an investment strategy. And which are the stocks in which you're investing your personal money? All these stocks, in our PMS, whatever stocks we have, whatever client stocks we buy in our PMS, the same stocks are with us. So in your PMS, you invested in gas companies, you own IGL? All these stocks are with me. We walk the talk. Good to have that disclosure going. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us on Market Makers.